The relationship between two BTS members, Jungkook and Jimin, who have long been known to be close and harmonious, suddenly came under intense scrutiny after several signs of tension between them emerged. Has the public been misled all this time by the image of their friendship? And even more shocking, an unexpected statement from a family member sparked new speculation among ARMY and observers of the Korean entertainment industry. The situation began to shift when some sharp-eyed fans noticed small yet significant changes in their interactions, both on stage and in official group content. Jungkook, who is usually responsive to Jimin's interactions, has recently been seen keeping his distance in several group interviews and behind-the-scenes videos. Conversely, Jimin has appeared more reserved and seldom greets Jungkook, as he usually does. This pattern isn't just a one-time occurrence, but consistent across several of their latest appearances together. Speculation began to spread on social media. Many link this tension to individual pressures they are facing, including solo activities they are currently pursuing. Jungkook with his skyrocketing international career, while Jimin is known to be more reflective and focused on musical exploration. This divergence in career paths is believed to be a trigger for friction, especially as personal priorities begin to differ. But what truly shocked the public was a statement from a close family source, who revealed that there are deeper dynamics behind their relationship. A relative from Jimin's side, whose identity was not disclosed due to privacy reasons, mentioned in an exclusive interview that Jimin's change in attitude toward Jungkook may be related to a private incident that had not been previously exposed to the public. Jimin has great respect for Jungkook, but there was a moment when he felt personally disappointed. This isn't about professionalism on stage, but something that happened away from the camera's spotlight, the source said. Although no details were given, the statement opened a new chapter in the speculation surrounding the BTS members' relationship. Meanwhile, from Jungkook's family side, the response given was rather defensive. In a social media post that has since been deleted, one of Jungkook's family members wrote, "Sometimes, people only see from the outside. What appears is not always what it truly is." That post immediately sparked a wave of comments from fans and the media, and it was interpreted as a form of defense for Jungkook against the circulating rumors. Interestingly, the agency, Big Hit Music, chose not to give a direct comment, and only stated that interactions between BTS members remain professional and friendly, as they should. This normative statement instead raised more questions. If there's really nothing going on, then why has their demeanor changed so drastically? A Korean pop culture observer, Professor Hanseo Jin from Seoul National University, offered an interesting analysis. He highlighted that in the culture of Korea's entertainment industry, the pressure to maintain a harmonious group image is immense. Whatever happens behind the scenes must always appear perfect in public. But tensions between members, especially those who have worked together for over a decade, are unavoidable, he said. In addition to internal pressure, the role of the fandom is also said to complicate the situation. ARMY is known as a highly loyal yet critical fandom. Every change in demeanor or facial expression of the members can become the subject of deep analysis in online forums. In this context, the relationship between Jungkook and Jimin becomes increasingly vulnerable to interpretations that are sometimes far from reality. On the other hand, many fans are calling for the public to give the idols more personal space. This shows that some fans are starting to realize that excessive pressure can actually worsen the situation. What truly happens behind the scenes between Jungkook and Jimin may never be fully revealed. But one thing is certain: internal dynamics within a group as big as BTS will always be a sensitive and complex topic. The fact that even family members are starting to speak up shows that this issue is not merely speculation, but a reflection of the immense pressure faced by BTS members, both as individuals and as part of a global phenomenon. In the end, is this just a temporary phase in the relationship of two longtime friends? Or is this a sign of a deeper shift within BTS's internal structure? For now, the public can only wait and wonder. Amid the overwhelming flow of information and the growing wave of speculation, one important question arises. Is the tension between Jungkook and Jimin real? Or is this merely a narrative shaped by social media and news platforms to create momentary commotion? It cannot be denied. News originating from sources such as TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, and fan-base accounts is often taken as absolute truth. Yet, can it all really be trusted? Let's start with the most fundamental question. Is there truly a significant change in Jungkook and Jimin's interactions, or is this merely a subjective interpretation of edited video clips with dramatic narration? The fact that many of the evidence of tension circulating are clip fragments without full context should serve as a warning for all of us not to draw conclusions without proper verification. Some viral content on TikTok shows their facial expressions or body language being labeled. Jimin is distancing himself, or Jungkook seems reluctant. But the question is, do facial expressions always reflect conflict? Aren't they also just ordinary humans who may be tired, in a bad mood, or simply want a quiet moment? Why are we so quick to judge from mere seconds of video without understanding the whole situation? It also can't be ignored that these rumors intensified just as both artists became active with their respective solo projects. Could this rumor be part of an indirect promotional strategy? The Korean entertainment industry is known for its unique marketing methods, and it often uses sensationalism to spark public curiosity. In this case, we must ask, who truly benefits from rumors like this? Furthermore, the mention of facts from family without clear identification also raises critical questions. Is this really valid information from a trusted source, or just speculative statements from someone claiming to know them? In a world full of anonymous accounts and clickbait content, it's hard to distinguish between genuine confessions and fabricated narratives crafted to gain attention. As readers and fans, we have a moral responsibility not to be part of the sensation-spreading machine. We must ask, does this news have strong, verifiable data? Or is it built solely from assumptions and collective emotion without a solid basis? Moreover, not a few small and large media outlets are now racing to create dramatic headlines just to chase clicks and engagement. Equally important is questioning the motives behind the spread of this issue. Did it arise organically from fans' concerns, or is there a certain effort to create conflict to capture the masses' attention? Keep in mind, conflict, no matter how minor, always draws more public attention than stories of harmony and peace. Here lies the role of media, both official and social, in often manipulating our perception. I end today's digital era. We must keep asking, are we reading actual news, or are we consuming drama scripts crafted this way? How can we differentiate between facts and fiction wrapped in journalistic narration? And most importantly, have we lost our ability to be skeptical of things that seem too easy to believe? Seeing how this news has spread, from platforms like TikTok, YouTube, to Twitter, we must admit that we now live in an age where anyone can be a source. Not all information comes from field reporters. Many are simply personal narratives, edited video content, or even fictional stories made to go viral. Therefore, let us reflect together. Why are we so quick to believe? Do we prefer conflict over reality that may seem dull? Is it possible that we, as fans, are actually adding pressure to the idols by frequently discussing things that may not even be true? In situations like this, skepticism is not only important, it is essential. We must learn to distinguish between news and opinion, between fact and interpretation, between evidence and assumption. Do not let ourselves become tools of media that merely wish to profit from our interest. I am closing. The information we present in this article comes from various public sources, most of which are unofficial and cannot yet be verified for accuracy. Therefore, we urge readers not to immediately believe everything they read, see, or hear without further verification.